Gemini Cancer, to your January 15th through the 22nd reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Messages coming out. And remember, guys, if you like this, please hit that big old like button. It helps the analytics. It helps our channel grow. Okay, so let's see what's going on. And if you really like it, subscribe or share this video with those you know it could resonate with. Okay. This message coming out is multiple priorities. Look at you juggling over here. Time of adapting, weighing your options, having the Ace of Swords coming out. There's a lot of mental clarity that's coming through this. So it does feel like as you are weighing these options, you are coming up with a bunch of new ideas. So it might even be, you know, reorganizing your New Year resolution, getting your bills paid, reorganizing your schedules. But having this mental breakthrough that, you know what, there is this new beginning, there is these new decisions that are coming out. So you might be feeling these new decisions coming on right now. You might be feeling like, you know what, maybe I'm carrying a little bit of too much load over on one side. Maybe I need to, you know, try to, you know, adjust and balance these priorities that I have. Yeah, having acceptance. There could have been something that was lost, and maybe you knew that there was some kind of setback it's not coming together, and having this breakthrough of why this happened. So feeling that acceptance, getting your inner strength back with the beautiful Leo card coming out over here, saying that there's going to be a lot of passion and a lot of inner strength and a lot of focus going on, right? So not going to allow this to happen anymore, right? Taking back my power. Queen of Swords, yes, justice and independence, clearing boundaries as well. So you're really going to have to really come to the perception over here with the Ace of Swords, and under the Ace of Swords during this month, it's just like, you know what, this is it. This is where I'm going to have that communication. I'm going to, you know what, clear away anything that doesn't work for me so I can completely see what needs to be seen. Queen of Swords has beautiful perception in that Ace of Swords coming in. Wow. Definitely going to be seeing a lot of things, and you're going to feel like, you know what, this is where the teamwork comes in. Maybe you feel like you're doing it all alone. Maybe you're weighing so many options, just like, you know what, we need to have a talk so that we can do things together. I'm not going to do all this by myself, you know. So yeah, and better commitments and knowing where your commitments are. Maybe you feel you're juggling things that are, you know what, not even really a part of where I should be doing things. So for some of you might feel like, you know what, and I'm juggling these obligations that are not even mine. Somebody else needs to pick up the pace, whether it's at work, at home, however it is, or feeling like I'm juggling things that, you know what, just don't work for me anymore, and I really want to let that other coin go, but I don't, you know, I need to figure out how. Maybe there's other things you need to do. Maybe there's other people you need to talk to, right, to take over some of those, yes, who need to take over some of those, you know, obligations, those priorities, those things that need to be done, right? Too many things that you're making me do, too many things on my shoulder. I can't even go out and have fun or time to myself, right? So right now you're just feeling like it can't get any worse. Only upwards can go. So Spirit said it's not going to get any worse than that, but you'll have the mental clarity to see how to get to those Two of Cups, that happiness, you know, of what it is you truly want. Yes, it does feel like there is kind of a lot of negative imposed, you know, you could feel trapped within your mind about some of the situations, but I love that that clarity is coming. You might even feel like you have somebody around you who's just negative Nancy all the time. Like, you know what, stop being a victim. Stop playing the victim. Help me out with the situation. Stop telling me your hands are tied behind your back and that you can't help do dishes, that you can't help staple a paper at work. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's something that makes you feel like you're blindfolded and puts you in your mind, but that's only because of the way they're doing things. Do you understand? So this is going to be kind of like the lightning rod that's going to kind of wake you up and say, you know what? No, we're going to have some communication over here as the Queen of Swords, and I'm not going to put any kind of emotion into this because I just want you to know exactly how I think. what's really going on. Queen of Swords doesn't want to hear your crying. She doesn't want to hear your emotions. She's going to tell you the way it is, right? That's that sturdy, stable, that's the way it's going to be, okay? Kind of a military way of talking to someone. That's how I always see it. Always reminds me of my grandma. It's like my grandma's like, she didn't come in. She comes in firm. That's the word I would like. Firm and stable and telling you the ultimate truth. This is the way it is. And that's the way you're going to come through this. This is the way it is, right? There's no emotions involved in this situation. Because I think that there was already emotions. That's why you have all the cups down. That's why you have the 5 of Cups. There was already emotions. No, now it's time to stand your ground. Now it's time to take and clear the boundaries. They may think that this is kind of it is though. It's a cold, direct communication. It is. You can't deny that. Queen of Swords is cold and direct. There is no denying that. That's it. Because it almost feels like I already did all the, you know what, can you really help me out over here? And now it's like, you know what, I need you to help me out over here. I mean, this is really to the point to where, you know what, if things are getting behind, things are not getting done, I'm getting worn out. There's only 24 hours in a day, right? So it is going to be cold. But sometimes that's the way things have to be done because sometimes people just don't listen. So this is going to actually bring in these new beginnings, going to give you this clean slate. This is where you're going to feel like, okay, you know what? I put in some blind faith to go and do the situation. I hope that they listen and use that blind faith. Because over here, it does feel like as soon as you come in to talk to them, they're going to play victim. Oh, I don't know. I can't. Okay, yeah. No. This is where they may not recognize what's going on within the world until you actually, they didn't. It's like, oh, you didn't recognize it. Okay. Oh, I have to actually become the Queen of Swords for you to recognize something? I'm just saying it feels to me with the 5 of Cups, you already came with them with all the love and compassion and asking and being cool about the situation, and it just left you with nothing. Absolutely. Yeah, because you're just burned out about the situation. And they're going to sit over here and say, well, I'm burned out about this. Why are you burned? Oh, you're just burned out of me saying the same thing 20,000 times. You think I'm not burned out by saying the same thing 20,000 times as you blocked me? So they're going to feel like this is competition. You're giving them a competition, so they might feel like this is the disagreements, and the strife, and this is like, oh my God, why are you attacking me? So watch out for that, because I do see a lot of that for some of you. And they may have already acted that way too, and that could have been why you distanced yourself a little. But now it comes down to the situation where it's just like, you know what, we did this. I just feel like, you know what, we did this last year. We did this last month, and I don't want to start the new year this way. We're not going to do this, It's not going to happen. It's not going to go the same way it did last year. Yeah, someone's definitely playing victim, and it just feels like they're playing victim while you're taking your last stand, and you're just like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. And they're overly defensive. So I feel like the 9 of Wands is both of you, because I feel like you're weary, you're tired, you're persistent, you keep going on and on and on, but they're in defense mode. Oh my God, why are you attacking me? Because you're not doing your job. I mean, do you see it takes teamwork? I mean, we know that there's someone involved, guys, so that we have the teamwork, right? I mean, do you see it takes teamwork? It takes 2 over here, okay? This is the type of job I'm tired of. Yes, I'm tired of doing it alone. I'm tired of taking on all the responsibilities. I'm tired of moving all these wands by myself while you sit over here, play video games, or eat popcorn during work, or have some excuse to why you can't help do something. Ooh, so it does feel like you're carrying a lot of stress. Wow. So we're going to put an end to that. You said yes. We're going to transition. I'm going to move on. You carry wayward son is what I just heard. Carry on your wayward son. Hey, look, let me tell you something. I'm going to carry the sun over here. So if you don't want to be a part of the sun, then I'm going to move my energy away from you and leave this behind. Opportunities and wishful thinking, because I have other things that I want to do. There's new things coming my way. I daydream of things that are much better. I don't want to be in this darkness. I don't want to feel like these things are going on. I don't want to have repressed emotions because I can't talk to you, or you making me feel like I have to repress my emotions. So now I have to stand up and be the Queen of Swords and really, and it's like, you won't take it when I'm comforting and compassionate. And now you don't want to take it when I actually stand my ground. So I guess they don't want to take it at all. They actually I feel like they just didn't want you to come towards them at all. They just felt like, you know what? This could be a very codependent person, depending, on the situation. But they just feel like they're just doing what they want to do, which causes frustration, delays, not doing their work. Causes a lot of strife, no matter what. This person could, keep themselves very introverted, and you might even feel like they're introverting themselves away from you as you're carrying on all this work. Yeah, because over here it says you're doing all the hard work. Well, they're introverting themselves away. They're not participating. So now you're saying, no, I'm taking back my power. I know exactly what I know. I know the wisdom. I know the secrets. I know the limitless possibilities that I could be doing with the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm going after my abundance. I know what I want. So you're saying, I know what I want. And if you're not going to be a part of it, then we're going to have some issues. You might even feel like this person is just overspending money, sitting around, lazy, obstacles, loss, delay. You just feel like they could have some kind of attachment. Could be, there I said, codependency. You're saying this is not going to be a part of codependency. You're going to get up and do something. A lack of accountability. Guilt. There it is. All of a sudden they're going to, feeling like it's unfair, feeling like you're punishing them. But they're going to have a little bit of worry because they're not going to be sure what's going on, because you're going to give them they're going to feel like they have information overload. You really gave it to me, but I'm not sure where to go with it. So I'm going to sit at a standstill and not going to move anywhere. Well, alrighty. That's where it's coming down to. That's going to give you a lot of disappointment, though, in this situation, because you were hoping that this would cause a lot of progress within them, but all of a sudden it's just going to cause a tower, because they're not going to see the awakening. They're not going to see the wake-up call. You were waiting for them to have some kind of personal transition and have a wake-up call, and it's not there. If anything, they're just going to act very stubborn about the situation. You might even feel like, okay, that's it. I'm disappointed. I'm going to withdraw from the situation with the Eight of Cups. So there you have it, my friends. And there's your outcome for the majority of you. Only for the fact that, this is where they're not going to see the bigger picture. Now, does that mean that they'll see the bigger picture later? It could be a possibility, but right now they're just going to kind of stand their ground. They're kind of standing where, they're just, I don't know, they're just playing it safe, I guess. Because they don't know what, they're in like that shock and, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. So yeah, that's the way it is. So where you think that the connection is going to progress, it's actually going to make them stop. They're not moving. Knight of Pentacles in reverse means I'm not going anywhere. I'm stagnant. I'm not moving. I don't want to go anywhere because I don't know. I'm feeling stuck. I don't know where I'm supposed to do now. So pretty much with this, what this just tells me is that they didn't know. They just can't believe you came towards them. They never expected you to ever do anything. Even though you've made it, like I said, you've said it before, but they never, let's put it this way, maybe they never expect you to come towards them that way. They're just going to let me be. Turtle, be joyful and trusting. Keep going after your joy. Keep going after what makes you powerful, because yes, you are the shark. Excuse me, you are the shark. Lead as a powerful, perfect warrior. So this is all just about going after your life adventure, doing the things that you know make you happy, and be that shark, because the only thing that's going to happen in this situation is if you don't lead as a powerful warrior, I guess you're just not going to get things done, right? Just not going to be able to get things done the way things need to be done, or things to be said. We can only pray that this person in the end will, see it as it truly is, and not from their perspective, right? From their perspective. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.